Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So as you can see, we are back in a Jupyter notebook. We've escaped from the spiders for now. And what we're going to learn about in this video is how to train a model in one notebook and then use it in another notebook. And the process we're going to do this is by something called pickling. So to start with, I have some code here. That's a bunch of, we're going to create a classifier similar to ways we have done before. And so in particular, we're going to use a decision tree classifier, and most of this code should look quite standard at this point. We start off with our standard imports. Then we load in the data. We rename the species. We focus in on certain columns and group by island and by species. We split our data into a train and test split. And then we do a bunch of pre-processing, and we separate out into a target and a predictor variable. And then we can train our model on the training set and evaluate it on the test set. And we can then go look at this, and we can see that we can fit this to the train set and score it on the test set. And what we're able to see is that on the training set, we get 100% accuracy, and on the test set, we get 95% accuracy. Now, I've gone over this very quickly. You feel free to look at it more later, but this is really not the point of the video. Everything we've done so far is stuff you've already learned, and if you want to learn more about that, I will let you either stare at the code when I post it on CCLE or refer back to the earlier videos. In this video, we're going to learn about something called pickling. And this is actually very short. Pickling is how we're going to save our model for later reuse. This is great because state-of-the-art neural networks and other machine learning models actually are really expensive to train. They take a very long time to train, and you don't want to have to redo that every single time you run your program. And so to do this, we actually only need 2 lines of code. We import pickle, and then we say pickle.dump. Our model is named T. And then we're going to open up a file called model.p. It's going to be a pickle file. And we specify WB, which lets us write. And we run this line. And then you can check that a new file has been created in the same notebook as this Jupyter notebook, sorry, in the same folder as this Jupyter notebook called model.p. Now, if we want to reuse this later, we can open up another Jupyter notebook. And again, we import pickle. And then we say T is equal to pickle.load. We again open up our file, model.p. And now we want to read, so we type in RB. And this is taking just a second. And now we can use our model to predict what is the species of a penguin who is on island 0, which is Bisco, has a mass of 4,000 grams and 45 millimeter culmen. And we can say that this is making a prediction of 2, which indicates that it's a Gentoo penguin. So that's it for this video. It was very short, only I think 5 lines of new code total, but it's very powerful. This lets you train a model and then save it for later. You don't have to re-waste all of that hard work that you did training your model.